So we had just shot the Rangemaster Baseline Assessment Drill with an iron-sighted Glock 48, and I want to shoot with my red dot gun. Now, I'm more familiar with the red dot gun, but a Glock 48 is a Glock 48. This one's got a better trigger and a mag well and uses the S15 mags and, of course, the dot. But we'll see how we do, because both the guns, I mean, even though I've modified the trigger on this one, it's not like... It's still a Glock, you know, I just made it a little bit smoother. So I don't think it's going to play a big part, especially between 5 to 10 yards, but we'll see how we do. First string of fire here is 5 rounds, 5 seconds at 5 yards. See how we do, starting on beep. And I'm going to reholster here. So my presentation was a little bit squirrely there. The gun was angled a little high. Truth be told, it's not that much different going between iron to optic, but it's kind of weird when it's the exact same gun and doing that. So we did that in 4:30, so we're still well under par time, and we have a perfect 50 out of 50 there. 50 out of 50, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 50 out of 50, and that was in 4:30. 4.30. Now, the next 4 strings of fire for this drill are shot with the gun at ready. I will be reholstering between strings of fire just for safety purposes, so I can go down range, mark the target, blah, 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 all those fun things. So for string number 2, we start at 5 yards here, gun at ready position, dominant hand only, and we have 3 seconds to fire 3 rounds into our B8. Starting on beep here. We're going to safely reholster. Just under par there, 297. And it looks like we are at -1, 2, 3. So 27 out of 30. And again, that was in 297. And let me actually mark these fellas, or I guess ladies. Not that I doubt that a bullet cares what I call it, but still. Or a bullet hole, I should say. I'm going to transition my shot timer from the left hip to the right hip because we're doing the same course of fire again, but our weak hand or off hand only, support hand only. And we are doing it here at the same par time. So, starting on beep. Going to verify, yep, 3 rounds in the gun, reholster. We did that in 222. 222. And both of those are in the 10 ring. Wow. I joke about it in the previous video that I did with the Glock 48. Same thing where my accuracy was better with the support hand only. So, and one weird thing I've been kind of cognizant of. So you hear a lot of issues about reliability with the Shield S15 mags. And generally speaking, I've had a pretty good time with them. I have had some malfunctions, but when you think about that I've got close to 10,000 rounds for this gun, 10 malfunctions ain't that bad. I recently just ran into an ammunition-related issue where one of the rims on my 9mm was too thick. So the gun wouldn't fully go into battery because the rim was slightly oversized, right? Which I've never seen that before on factory ammo, but of course it's, you know, training ammo, so you don't want to carry training ammo for a whole myriad of reasons. But just funny to me that I had a weird issue where I'm like, oh wow, this won't chamber in any of the 9mm guns I brought today. So next string of fire here, we're at 7 yards. We're doing 3 rounds, reload 3 rounds, slide lock reload here. My reload is from concealment because of course I'm wearing my regular winter clothing for being out here today. Our par time is like 8 or 10 seconds, but we're not going to be anywhere near that, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, starting on beep here. And reholster. The reload was a little fumbled there as part of the process, but again, going from concealment, going with the cold weather here, I can make every excuse under the sun. 756. Alrighty. And looking at that, again, they're all 10 and X ring hits. And that's truthfully one of the biggest things with the dot is that it's generally a little bit faster. Faster, but allowing you to maintain the accuracy. So, yeah, I won't complain. For our final couple of rounds here, it's very simple. It's going to be a modified Vickers test. At 10 yards, we're going to do 4 rounds in 4 seconds is the part time here. 4 rounds in 4 seconds. And we're going to reholster. Again, look the gun into the holster, reholster reluctantly. 352, so of course under part time there. And yeah, that one's actually, it's all there. So that was a 40. This is one of the best ones I've ever shot of this, of the Rangemaster Baseline Assessment Drill. So looking at our score here, it's a 197. I want to say I shot about this good with one of my comped, either G17 or G45 earlier this year. But considering that I've been shooting less due to weather and ammo costs and this and that, I'll take it, especially for the gun that I'm carrying when I'm at the gym in my regular clothing and my suit. So I'll take it. Thanks for watching.